Welcome to the channel. This is Clarity Empress, Empress of Clarity. Here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress Collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. All right. Oh, I should say not in the comment section. Comment in the chat. But you can comment in the comment section too, because I do respond. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And when you share it with somebody that might need the advice, okay? Or might need to share the advice. Who knows? You know. This is a collective only reading. This is a collective only reading. There's a more live, but I don't see my notification. Okay, there we go. Hey, Monica, how you doing, my dear? Hope all is well with you. What's going on with you? Spirit, give me a message for collective. Monica, you do me a favor and just put collective reading only tonight, and I'll pin your comment. Earth Angel. That must be you showing up as an Earth Angel, Monica. That must be your energy. She's starting off the reading, and here you are. All right, Spirit, tell me more. What does collective need to know? One at a time. I just seen unbothered. Let me pin. Okay. Divine Feminine. Wow. Two really strong cards that basically essentially mean the same. I mean, I feel it like it's the same. But the Earth Angel, Divine Feminine. You see how long you can stay up? Okay. Tell me more. Oh, here is the problem. So we got either three women, but Spirit told me that the Earth Angel and the Divine Feminine are one. So I'm going to put them a little closer together. Hold on. We got a Divine Feminine Earth Angel, and then we got a Jezebel Spirit. Somebody in the hidden energy is a jealous. Oh, I didn't mean to put that, but I didn't mean to say that, but yeah, a jealous Jezebel. And she jealous of this Earth Angel who is a Divine Feminine. Oh, because there's a twin flame involved. So now we got a third party situation. Got it. Here's the issue. So we got a twin flame reading, y'all. Oh, somebody's a thief. I feel like that thief is the Jezebel because she's trying to hold on to somebody that don't want to be held. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody moving on. Somebody's moving on, and this karmic is trying to hold on to them. They need to just let them go. Let them go be where they want to be. Do what they want to do. Stop trying to control the situation. Tell me more about this Jezebel spirit. Somebody is moving on. And they might be taking their cash or somebody's cash with them. Tell me more. We're going to clarify that too. We're going to clarify that too. Expectation. Oh. So, the The Jezebel energy was waiting on something. I don't know what she was waiting on, but she was waiting on something. Tell me more. Just give me a little bit more. What was she expecting? What was the expectation, Spirit? You like my card holders? Thank you, Monica. I had to do something. Oh, that karmic femme is over here knowing that this person is moving on and they're moving in their north node. So, okay, so there is someone who is starting to focus on their purpose in life or their change, right? So I'll give you an example. If you are your north node is like mine. What is mine? My north node is Capricorn. So I'm here partially, I'm going to give you a short meaning and not the long term meaning of what it is. But for a Capricorn energy, I'm here to learn business. I'm here to stand in my power. I'm here to be more of an authority, show people how it's done. Okay, that's that Capricorn energy that take charge. They are known as the CEO of the zodiac, right? So they're known as the people that move and shake and make things happen in the business world in particular, right? And so, conversely, if you know your north node, then you know your south node is the opposite sign. So, the opposite sign of Capricorn is Cancer. So, the north node of Capricorn is the father, the south node is Cancer, it's the mother, the nurturing energy, the homemaker, the nurturer, blah, 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 right? So, Spirit said, the universe basically said, you got that. You're going to know that already. It's the Capricorn energy you came to. Your purpose is to shine in that light. Okay? Do those things. Mm, mm. Okay, Dwight. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Well, tell me about this Earth Angel, Divine Feminine, because you're telling me, you showing me that that's the same person. Tell me more. Karma. Oh. Oh, Spirit said the earth angel, divine feminine, is the karma for this Jezebel energy. Why? Because when you interfere in God's work, when you interfere in the universe, when you run interference, you going to deal with karma. And some people are walking karma. You can get it right. You can make good choices in life and you can make bad ones. But guess what? Either one comes with some sort of consequence for that choice. I feel like that somebody played with a earth angel divine feminine. They probably had warnings. Don't do that. That's not good for you. Or maybe they got a couple pow pows when it's kind of like when you touch something, you get static electricity. You pull your hand back like, ooh, I didn't mean to do that. That's a little pow pow, right? So when you play with somebody that did you no harm, maybe looked out for you, maybe this was a friend and I feel like there's some cheating going on. I don't know, but when you play with the wrong person, you're going to get consequences for your actions. Therefore, Spirit is going to deliver that karma to you. You're going to learn something. You're going to learn. You're not going to be unscathed. You will get touched. Okay, so Spirit will touch you, and I feel like the divine feminine, uh, earth angel energy came to give somebody karma inadvertently. Like she may not be the one dishing it, but if you touched her the wrong way, Spirit's like, wait a minute, touch, you touched my baby. I remember I did somebody a solid. I did a favor indirectly. I was looking out for somebody that was attached to somebody else that happened to be a Jezebel spirit. In her mind, she was taking advantage of me because I was choosing to do what I was doing. But in my mind, I was trying to protect that person from that Jezebel spirit. And you know, I don't know if she tried me any other way. I don't know if she got any karma for it because I think she was a walking problem. You know what I mean? Like something always happening to them. So I can't really tie whatever she did to me directly to any consequences she had because she was getting them from everything and everywhere she was dealing with. Anything she touched was gonna give her a consequence because she don't care. You know what I'm saying? You know people like that. They just don't care. That's your run of the mill narcissistic people who just keep doing stuff. And a lot of times it looks to people on the outside or that's outside of relationships with them thinking that, well, this person's just getting over it. They're not. They constantly going through stuff. They running like a chicken with a head cut off, or they're running by the seat of their pants, and you never know what's chasing them. You never know who foot they done stepped on or who you know what I'm saying, who they've slighted. They don't keep jobs. They don't do, you know what I mean? They're not stable in some way. Some of them are stable. Apparent, it looks as if they're stable, but there's an underbelly of crisis mixed with chaos and conflict that's always in their life because of the choices that they make. And you can help them and they think they're getting over. When really you might be trying to protect somebody from them. Whoever the somebody is in this particular situation, they moving on. They're over it. It can be a man or female. It don't matter. They're over it. That's the likely outcome. This Jezebel wants to keep somebody from their purpose, but they're also actualizing their purpose, meaning you can expect something to go bad with them. That's why expectation is here. It's only a matter of time where they get their consequences, not just for you, but for all the stuff that they do. It's a short amount of time before they get what they're going to get. Whatever they deserve, they're going to get it. If this is your first time to the channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And join our Star Seed family over here with Clarityempress. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, somebody has to work. First of all, twin flame unions are work. It's because spirit is bringing that person to you to teach you a lesson. And even though you might feel like, I know, I don't need to know that. I don't want to experience that. I don't want to go through this and I don't want to go through that. Spirit said, well, apparently you still need the lesson. And so we're going to give it to you with your twin flame. So, your twin flame could be romantic or non-romantic. Could be a higher level soulmate. But it requires you to do some work on yourself, to make effort. Remember, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't say it in this video, but in the last video, I was saying we have to change too, right? So sometimes we think somebody did us dirty, but there's some requirement. The universe requires us to learn things and change. If that means put our boundaries up, don't people please, don't compromise with people that don't compromise with us. Find ourselves in reciprocal situations and relationships so that we don't feel slighted or overwhelmed. You saw the thumbnail and the title of the reading, right? Don't let them break you. You better than that. I feel like somebody is learning what they got to do, what kind of energy they need to put in themselves to preserve themselves, right? Because you can't give from an empty cup, period. And a lot of us try it till we just can't no more. And like I said earlier, sometimes you will get to the point where the universe will lay you out, shut you all the way down. You won't be able to move, do nothing because you've done enough. You've done enough. Spirit is not going to let you um, keep going in the same way. Do not let people break you. Tell me about this thief. What's the thief, Spirit? What's that about? star seed. Somebody's trying to steal from a star seed? Mm. No, I also hear that the Jezebel sees the star seed as a thief because the twin flame wants to be with the star seed, with the earth angel, divine feminine. So, the Jezebel is a hater. Let me see the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody is moving on to make a love offer to somebody else, y'all. Okay? They just are. They are moving on to make a love offer to somebody else. And it ain't that Jezebel energy. So yeah, so the star seed here, that's what the Jezebel sees that person as a thief. But they didn't thief anything at all. There was no theft here. The star seed, earth angel slash divine feminine, all of that was meant to be with her twin flame at some point, but not before there was a separation for the two of them to put work into themselves, right? So, I know you've heard it explained before. I'll explain it again in that there is a runner chaser dynamic. One twin is awakened to this connection. This is what it should be. We could work this out. You got this potential. I got this potential. The two of us could come together and we could be amazing. Whereas the runner is like, ugh, are you talking love? I've never experienced that. I don't know what to do with that. They start freaking out. They want to, you know what I'm saying? They panic, they move on. Or they're emotionally avoidant, they separate. And a lot of times when they separate, they still looking back, hoping that their twin is running after them. Now, from what I understand about attachment, if the uh, chaser gets more into a secure attachment style, they won't run anymore. They won't run last or chase, put it that way. So the runner, the person that keeps running from the connection, basically runs out of the connection until they decide to turn back around. And the first time I ever heard of a secure attachment style, I realized my little one, when she was about 2, yeah, I want to say around 2, 2.5, um, going on 3, she would walk away from me and she would walk away a far distance. And I'd be panicking, like, why is she walking away from her family? Like, what is the problem? And somebody said to me, oh, that means she has a secure attachment to you. So I was like, what does that mean? That don't feel secure to me if she way down the damn street. You know what I mean? And I noticed that if I had say, like if she walks away from me and I was like, all right, bye, she would turn around and run back like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean by? And then she would come back instantly, like instantly. And I feel like this is what this twin flame runner chaser dynamic is doing. Somebody said bye, because moving on is here. And all of a sudden, the person that was running away is like turned around, like, hold on, what you mean bye? Because maybe they was playing too long or maybe they were distracted with this Jezebel energy too long. But I feel as though the divine feminine is standing in her power saying, yeah, you're not gonna play with me. You got that Jezebel. Go do what you want to do with that Jezebel, but you won't deplete me while you play with this Jezebel. So I'm just gonna move on. I'm just going to release. I'm going to let go. I'm just gone. And now this person who was originally the runner wants to come back with a love offer because of the fact you're moving on. So take that how it resonates. If you feel like you are the earth angel, divine feminine, then now your person is seeking to make you an offer because you've moved on. You let go. You're not a runner, so to speak. You just said, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want because now you're not, energetically you're not holding on to them, mentally you're not holding on to them, you're just over it, you know. You just like, all right, well, go do you then. I'm gonna do me. And they like, wait, that's not what I thought this was gonna be. Because whatever they had in their life, for them to be thinking that you would chase them, it's probably because they have situations in their life where people chase them and they like the chase. Or they may like people in the competition. Whatever the case may be, they like unhealthy attachments, unhealthy dynamics. And you are more of a secure attachment. So when you release that and you let that go, they can't you're unbothered. And that tried to pop out. It was coming out with several cards when it showed itself to me. But unbothered was here. And that's what your person realizes that you are. Let me tell you something, it's nothing like being unbothered by somebody's nonsense. Not your monkey, not your circus. You just not entertaining the foolishness. That is, I promise you, one of the best feelings. When you think of that person, you don't even get upset. When that person comes up, when you see that person, you don't get upset. You ain't looking for them in any way. You're not checking for them in any way. You're not asking about them to anybody. You good. That right there is some sort of peace that can't really fully be described. You just gotta feel it. You gotta get there. But if you think about it, maybe let's say you're an adult and you graduated high school, and while you were in school you had some contention with somebody there. Now you don't care less what happens. You're not worried about fighting that person or arguing with that person or seeing that person. Like, they don't bother you because they're not in your orbit anymore. They're not in your environment in any way. And you're not seeking them out, or you're not connected with the people that they're connected to. Then now you got to think about them no more. All right, you too. So, um, hi Natasha. So, when when you get to that stage of I'm unbothered by you, you can't deplete me. You can't trigger me. You don't upset me in any way. Maybe you still love them. Maybe you still care. But listen, I can't be a part of your foolishness no more. You get a certain amount of peace by it. They're not able to trigger you, play with your heart, not able to put you in competition with a Jezebel spirit. Man, listen. People bargain, they get more than they bargain for. And when you running around and you playing with people's hearts and minds because you got some unhealed trauma, you'll find yourself alone more than likely than you will with somebody that's going to sit there and you want as much as they want you. Because 9 times out of 10, if a person sticks around for a person that keeps running for them, they end up not respecting them. They end up not wanting that person that wanted them because they wanted more of a challenge. They wanted somebody who had boundaries, or they had some type of courage and faith in themselves. They want somebody walking in their north node. They don't want somebody sitting there waiting on them because there's nothing interesting in that. That's why a lot of times when men marry and they don't settle, they go be with something. Now, I'm not talking about every time a man marries, so let me just clarify that. I'm talking about the men who might have been with somebody for a long time, and then somehow they break up. Not that no particular reason, but there's a breakup. There's a separation, and then they go their ways. But the woman, all throughout that time, the feminine energy was putting up with a lot. He might have cheated on her a lot of times or lied to her a lot of times, and she just tolerated it and stayed there and didn't leave. And then eventually, it don't even have to be a man. In a relationship, somebody doesn't want to see you as a doormat because then they don't respect you because you don't respect yourself. And then some people that are prone to disrespect, the more they can disrespect you, the less they respect you because you won't stand up for yourself. because you just want that person there. The Jezebel spirit is the type of person that will allow somebody to mistreat them, but also mistreat them. So they can have their toxic, spirit said doormat relationship, but whatever that means. They can have their little toxic relationship, but you don't have to be the one in the middle to put up with it. I don't know if y'all remember, oh, what is his name? Derek Jackson. His wife left him. But at first, she was trying to justify his cheating or whatever she was trying. I don't know what she was trying to do. But at first, she's trying to act like she was cool with the whole situation. Sorry, I needed a swig. You know what I'm saying? Like she was looking crazy to everybody that saw her. Like, look at her eyes. You know, that she had people, body linguistic people, analyzing what was wrong with the picture of why are you standing behind and beside a man who clearly has cheated on you. And then he didn't even stop, y'all. He kept making videos outside the mistress home, whom I don't know if he had a child with her, but I know the car seat was in the car. So he kept making videos outside the mistress home, who he didn't want to leave alone. Yes, she did call herself trying to curse. She was making a fool of herself trying to hold on to that man. A man who clearly wanted her for some purpose, but she didn't fulfill him in any way, and she also didn't have self-esteem. I don't know what you want to call that when she's calling herself cursing people in the name of Jesus, or whatever she was doing. It just wasn't landing well. Now, would he probably have still stuck with her? It seemed like he would have, based on what I saw after the fact. I don't follow him, so I ended up seeing, I think, his videos a year later after all of that. And I was like, oh, wow. First of all, I thought he got shut down, but I think that was just temporary because it was too embarrassing. But he probably would have held on to her because she had his kids. And as long as she was willing to be his dummy, he was good with that. But she wasn't. After a while, I don't know, maybe her family got to her, somebody got to her, and she decided no. Now, I don't know, maybe he divorced her. Maybe he decided to let her down easy. I don't know. All I know is he seemed like he was good with holding on to her for a minute. Maybe it looked good. Maybe he just needed her to mother his kids and he got kids with her. I don't know. But it seemed very selfish of him. After those book sales, she sold a book. All I know is, to me, she looked crazy in the eyes. Even the way she wore, I was kind of confused with what the beret was all about, but whatever. All I'm saying is, if you want to be somebody dummy and not stand up for yourself, you could, but you will deplete yourself. If you want to be empowered and feel strong and not feel used and abused, you're going to have to set boundaries. Somebody who doesn't respect you or cheats on you or lies to you or whatever, you're going to have to move on, right? Now, this person, I will say, is going to come with an offer because of the fact that you're moving on. There's not a secure attachment with that person, and probably codependent off your energy, because something about you means something to them. You know what I mean? They care about what's going on with you, but they don't care enough to give you what you deserve, right? So until that person, or if that person ever does that within the time frame that you have an open window or open heart, maybe y'all could work something out. But if your heart closes to this person, you're probably not going to want to take any offer from them. Just saying. So, does she still do stuff? I mean, I haven't heard of her. I don't remember her name, to be honest. I don't know if his last name was even Jackson. I don't know. If people be having pen names. It was like Clarityempress is a pen name, Minano. But let's carry on. Tell me more about the Earth Angel and the Karma Spirit. Wow. So the Earth Angel, Divine Feminine, is also the High Priestess. Wow. So you knew, you know what I mean? Like you had a feeling about the situation with your person. You knew, like you could have dreamt about it. You got a download about it, just a feeling about it. You knew what your person was up to or what they had you in when it came to this Jezebel spirit. If your person was not honest with you, because thief is here. Um, they were trying to hold on to the star seed with probably some lies and manipulation, but spirit said you knew, you figured it out. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't meant to be kept from you, even if they tried. Okay. Yeah, they could, listen, let them try to spin the block. If somebody's determined enough to come toward you, they'll find a way. They will find a way. You can't keep nobody from somebody if they're meant to be with them. They'll find a way. Now, they will find a way. However, what will make it harder for them is your spirit guides may not allow them to easily come towards you. If they put you through it enough that your spirit guides is like, nah, I know that they want my person. I know my person can feel their energy, but enough is enough. So nah. Tell me more. Remember, y'all, you don't have to. That's too many. Um, we don't have to. Somebody's confused. You don't have to take nobody back because they spin the block. Also, if enough time goes by, some people get courage, and then other people become more ashamed that they didn't come sooner, that they didn't work on the connection. And sometimes they wait too long and there's no possible way to spin the block because now you're entangled in a relationship that works for you. Ain't no reason to give it up for them. The attraction is not even there anymore. The love ain't, love don't really die. It's an energy, right? But it does change how you change, put it that way. You change how you're impacted by the other person. And some people can't move you the way they want to move you because you over it. Tell me more. Yeah. Abandonment. Let me see. Yeah, this person ran from the connection and abandoned the connection. But it's kind of like they said they was going to get you before you could get them. Somebody just wanted to move on because they didn't want to be hurt, or they had already been hurt, not necessarily by you, but this person doesn't know how to put down roots and stand still. They'd rather just bounce around and be in and out of people's lives and what I'm saying, with this person for a little while, break up, make up, go with this person for a little while, break up, make up. Like this person doesn't know how to put down roots and be still. And that has a lot to do with child upbringing. When you are not settled in your spirit, um, yeah, there's something going on and it probably stemmed from your upbringing. Bottom of the deck, divinity, starseed divinity. Somebody wanted your divinity, or either wanted it or was jealous of it. Because I keep getting a jealous energy from this Jezebel. So it's like somebody wanted what you had, but they couldn't. It doesn't work like that. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Remove. And you can put up another one, then I gotta block them. So you can come on the channel and do what you want, but you'll just be blocked. So anyway, um, yeah, that's the kind of person that just wants to sit around and um harbor jealousy over your divinity. But Spirit says your divinity reigns supreme. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this person here, and I'm sorry, y'all, I had to block somebody. If you're watching this and you don't see the chat in a subsequent time, all that pauses because somebody called Dark Eyes Entertainment was being a complete asshole. It's interesting how people who don't respect tarot will come to a tarot reading and have so much to say about it, but you watching it. Go live your life. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with people who believe that their religion and their tradition or whatever they're doing is so absolute. They're closed minded and pig headed and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And they think that they're saying something by condemning somebody, by being judgmental, but yet that's the opposite of what your God says to be. You're not supposed to be judgmental, yet everybody's giving judgment. How disrespectful are you? So you're going to have to answer to your God. Because your God said, don't be judgmental. I am the ultimate judge, jury, and executioner. You don't have the right to do that. Yet, that's exactly what they do. So who's the false prophet? Anyway. Um. So yeah. So anyways, I'm feeling like this Jezebel in the back. You know what I'm saying? She in the crowd. She lurking. She in the back, being the Jezebel that she is. She basically she is jealous of your talents because you're a star seed. So, however you show up in the world, like if you have a platform like this, or you have, I don't know, let's just say you just naturally are gifted and you have money, so you have some type of wealth and status and it shows in what you have. Like some people just they look at your car and they count your pockets, they look at your clothes and they count your pockets. This person is that Jezebel's the type of person will count your pockets. Oh, you got a Gucci bag, oh, you got a Louis Vuitton, you must think you all of this, or you must think you all of that, because they don't have what you have, right? So they count your pockets and they feel like um that's a judgment on their part about your character, but it means nothing. These are things, okay? You could have been gifted those things. They don't know how you acquired what you have. They don't understand how you do what you do, but they are finding a way to be jealous. They also are jealous because you do have a twin flame in common with them. This person could be a soulmate for them, but yet your twin flame. So if this person is interested in you, loving you, focused on you, obsessed with you in any way, that person sees that in them, and it creates more of a anger towards you, an animosity that grows towards you. So, with that being said, you may have somebody that's always giving you the evil eye because they know how much their person wants you and not them. Now, maybe they are holding on to that person through obligations or guilt and regret. They're playing on that person's emotion, or they're playing on their top with sexual energy too, because that's the Jezebel. They may know how to get with this person's lower vibration. So, excuse me. And when they do that, it pulls that person back and they start feeling shame and, and guilt, excuse me, for mess with you or trying to get toward you. Hmm, gotta change these water filters in my house. I feel like that need to be changed now. So you got a jealous energy here who sees you shining. And Spirit said also, they're that person that y'all have in common, that may be your twin flame, they want to abandon that situation with them. They do not want to be in that relationship with that Jezebel. They don't. Hmm. All right, tell me more. Ooh. So, I know my card is sloppy, but I couldn't even. I was like, wow. It says, my karmic pulls on my lower vibrational energy. They know how to push my buttons. Don't look at my scratch, y'all. When I had my downloads, I was just writing quickly and making mistakes. But I was like, I'm going to leave the card just like it is. It says, when I'm with you, I feel at peace. You are my home. That's what this person wants to come. They want to come move on with you. They want to give you an offer. It was like they realized the moment you pulled your energy back is when they realized who you were. So my karmic family and friends don't like how blessed I am with you. They are jealous. Yeah. But I've been telling you how jealous this karmic is, that this Jezebel is the whole night. I've been telling you, you got somebody in your energy with jealous energy. They are miserable. Tell me more. I can't wait to tell you everything since we haven't spoken. So this is somebody you haven't been talking to. Why? Because they walked away. This person did some, Houdini stuff thinking you were going, try to track them down and, ask for them to come back to you and don't leave. And that way they just feel like they would have an option. And, you know, it also gives them an ego boost to feel like, well, this person wants me so bad. I guess I got to come back, or I guess I got to play cat and mouse. It all depends on the person. Meanwhile, you said, "Oh, you walking that way, but I was going this way. Well, I'm just gonna follow my north node. You do what you want." All right. This is not what they didn't. That didn't. They did not. They did not expect that from you. Okay. You know, sometimes people take those little things that you do as way bigger than you can even imagine. Because you show care, love, nurturing, concern. Hey, I thought about you today. I got you this. That inflates certain people's ego when that's not something they're used to getting. So that tells them I'm the man or I'm the woman, I'm the this, I'm the shit of the show because this person is doting over me. This person is showing me attention. This person is giving to me, right? And they become takers like the people that took from them. But at the same time, here it is, you are just being you. And this person can't appreciate that because they have a warped sense of what love is, a warped sense of what somebody's kindness is showing. You know what I'm saying? And this is when you hear them terms when people say, don't take my kindness for weakness. This is somebody that would because they ain't never really had nothing. So now they think when they get you, oh, they the king of the hill or the queen of the crop, and they're not. They're regular Joe Smegular that ran into an earth angel, star seed energy, high priestess, and didn't recognize her divinity, and now they want to be, a jerk. Tell me more. Yeah, we would be together. I'm working on myself so we could be together. Yeah, this person also realizes that, listen, we got abandonment here, work, labor, and effort. There is work involved, meaning they have to put some effort into themselves to be different, right? And they got to show up different. You can't change them, collective. They have to change. They have to want to be different. They have to put the effort in. But life can change a person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we want to believe, nah, they're going to be the same. Yeah, more than likely they could be. But life can change them. Their experiences could change them. It's how they show up after they had those experiences what matter. Some people show up differently for a little while. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I can't believe this happened to me, and I don't want this to happen. They different. And then life gets back to normal, and so do they. That's why when a person does try or make an attempt to spin the block, and they may have experienced something, you got to make sure that their emergency is not your emergency. That if they're going to show up differently, you need to see, and you need to have time to take your time and make up your mind if this is what you want. Right. Definitely got to be stronger than your emotions. Let them prove it that they mean what they say. That they're not just there for an opportunity, but the opportunity is you, not the opportunity to be next to you and your energy and absorb your light. No, the opportunity is I don't want to miss you. You are important to me. That kind of energy. And a person that feels that you are important to them are going to make you feel important. And ain't going to be no love bombing. Nope. I don't know what it's going to be because it's going to be different for everybody. But a person that really, really means what they say and they say what they mean and their word is their bond is going to show up differently. You're going to feel different about them. You're not going to, it's not that you won't second guess them because if you don't trust them for any reason, um, that will make it harder to reconnect. But they will prove you wrong if you doubt them. They will make the effort. They will not relent if they mean it. If they give up, then, some people will say, I want you, I want you, I want you. And then they give up. Some people, I've heard people say they turn around and ghost the person right again, right more. They didn't mean it when they said it, or they weren't ready, or they was trying to make sure you didn't go away before they got ready. Some people want to keep you in a holding pattern. Let me come in there, tell you little sweet nothings, make sure that you're still interested, and then I can go back out here and act a fool, or I can go back out here and keep being entangled with a bad situation. But I'm gonna come through. I'm definitely coming out. I'm definitely gonna be with you. I'm definitely gonna no, no. A person that means that is not gonna do a lot of talking, y'all. They're gonna show you. Look what I did. This is the effort I'm putting in. And I just want to give you a glimpse of it, but I'm gonna keep going. And they actually keep going. Not somebody that's like, oh yeah, they entertaining me, so they ain't going nowhere. I can fade to black. I could go over here and keep effing up and doing that. No, this person don't want that. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not what they want. Yes, smash that like button. Thank you, and subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you're notified when I come up. We will be doing live donation readings tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. You can join us at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will read cards for you. A few with your donation. And we just go in order of who donated first. You just follow the guidance of our lovely moderators, Black Cherry and Monica, and they will let you know what you need to do at that time. But yeah, so yeah, somebody wants to go ahead and leave an offer with a divine feminine, earth angel. Somebody they should have screwed over. You know what I feel though? A divine feminine is somebody beautiful on the inside and out. She knows how to manifest. She's creative. She's loving. She's nurturing. But this is a hellified. Well, I'm just telling you right now, you are a chosen one, whoever this is. Because this is a hellified combination, not hellified. I don't believe in heaven and hell the way people do, but this is a combination that is powerful to be a earth angel and divine femme along with a high priest energy. Then on top of that, a star seed with divinity. So you're more than likely a medium or a psychic in some way. You may have some type of clairvoyance, clairsentience, or claircognizance. You have a deep knowing. You're not the average Joe Schmo or a regular schmegler on the block. You're not in any way average. And this person did not value who you were. You might have showed them glimpses who you are, and this person took you for granted. Okay, they didn't want to believe it. They thought, nah, she can't be real. Nah, this person ain't what they say they are. They probably thought they could outsmart you when they were running. They thought they could trick you. They thought they could, lose you in the crowd, so to speak. This person said, I'm going to dip and dive. They're going to have a hard time. And then when they came out the crowd, who was standing right there? You was. Not because you was chasing them, but because you can't just lose me like that and think you're going to play with me. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like this person tried to play mental games with you, and you said, you ain't going to play with me. No, I'm 10 steps ahead of you. Take two. I've already taken 20 in advance. Like, stop. And I feel like you saw this person playing games and you decided to move on. Like, okay, if this is what it's going to be, then just go play them games with all them other people, but leave me out. Leave me out, because this person does not understand your divinity. They don't. They didn't understand how spirit moved through you. They didn't understand how you was nurturing and giving and guiding them. They didn't understand your role and why you supported them. They didn't understand it. One, mainly because they didn't feel like they deserved it. And that's the biggest problem. This person had no self-esteem. Their self-esteem was in the crapper, but they had pride and ego to mask that. They might have a lot of bravado to make you feel like, yeah, I'm the man, but really they're a scared little boy or scared little girl behind that adult mask. What's the bottom of the deck? Mm. I'm finally seeing the snakes in my life, and I realize I'm surrounded. This person just realized who that Jezebel was. They starting to realize who she is, who the thieves are, who the snakes are, who's playing them. hmm Yep. They listen. People, you know, you never know who people are in these spiritual streets, and a lot of people, they might know you're a spiritual person. They may know that you're divinely guided in some way. Something about you unique enough for them that caught their attention. But there's something also so very arrogant about this person that would make them mistreat somebody that didn't deserve to be mistreated. And that speaks more about them than it would ever speak about you, because if they could appreciate the things in their life and the people in their life, they would never mistreat you. They would honor you. They would make you feel as important as you are. They would go out their way to show up for you, and why not? Because you've already done it with them. This is somebody you've shown up for. You was a ride or die in many ways. When nobody else would show up, you was right there. They could call you if they needed you. You were right there. And this person, looked that in the face and said, I don't want your cup of love. I don't want what you got. Now that you said, oh, okay, well, I'm going to take the cup of love with me that I offered you, and I'm going to move on with it. And this person is like, well, wait. What you mean you going to move on? Where you going? Away. Go mind my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need that karma that you getting. I just feel like you took the route of not my monkey, not my circus, and let this go. This person, on the other hand, is like, well, wait a minute, where you going? Like, I don't know. I feel like this is somebody you would have to describe, or not that you have to. Okay, so let me just be clear. But they would need someone to describe to them how they had you all the way fucked up. Like, I don't know how to put it else. How else to put it is like they need somebody to explain to them how they had you all the way fucked up. Because I also feel like they might talk about you to other people, and whoever the people are, they're gonna be like, well, if this person is all these things to you, why aren't you with them? And they can't answer it. I don't think they have a legitimate answer, because your spirit guides is probably blocking them, and they don't understand that either. But I do hear somebody saying, well, if they're all that, why aren't you with this person? Why would you be with the Jezebel? Why wouldn't you be with the person you claim to love? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in rare form tonight with these people, boy. Chris. I just watched a video on TikTok. He's talking about he rebuking me, right? But they were saying that when you use that term, you really are like reversing something on yourself. And I don't know what the origin of it was, but it was like they were using that to explain what happened with that lady and the officer. But there was something in the words, like she spelled against herself. I don't know how that works. I kind of like sort of understood it when they said it. I don't remember what the reason was, but um, yeah, he might be cursing himself. I can't even let that. He might even be cursing himself. Ain't nobody worried about them. Anywho, um, let's move on. So I'm going to pull from the Akashic records, and then we're going to end this. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow. Whoever's on, we'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, so somebody is like, their attachment is more codependent than yours, because they still got work to do on themselves. This is somebody who may think they're independent, but that's only because the Jezebel's not you. The Jezebel don't do the things that an earth angel, high priestess, star seed slash, what is she? Divine feminine. She's none of those things. So yeah, this person is not happy where they are and with who they're with. Depend what I say. There's something or someone you are clinging to and is keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the the only approval you need is your own. This is what that person needs to work on. I feel like this is the work you've already done on yourself, because this is dependence. This person is depending on you for your attachment. They rely on your attachment because it's your connection to them is strong, right? And they need some sort of energy from you. But Spirit's saying they have everything they need to succeed, to move on, to do what they need to do. But they got somebody in their head. This Jezebel energies in their head. She downplays this person. Okay, she tells them that they're not good enough, or they're not this enough, or it does some. She does something. She might dangle the carrot of love, maybe even intimacy. She does something that holds this person back, and it holds them back from what they love, from themselves, even from her. Tell me more. Resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we want, but being able to move forward in a fresh start, it always brings relief. So that's what this person desired. Um, he had death card in here, but it's death something magic energy. But I feel like somebody is about it's about to have an ending. They're moving on. Spirit said abandonment. There's some abandonment in their situation with their person, and they feel some sort of abandonment from you because you moved on. But this is like not your monkey, not your circus. So whatever the case may be, they don't have to like it. You move on for yourself. You let certain things go because they don't serve you. This person has to understand what serves them. You have to take care of what's best for you, period. Or you won't, if you'll be too depleted for them to even be dependent on you. Okay? So take care of yourself first and foremost. It says, speak your truth. You stay silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspective. You will rise to a higher vibration when you get when you let your voice be heard. It's time to say what you mean and mean what you say. Your word is your bond. But more importantly, your person needs to say what they want. I feel like it's more like that. I feel like, I was saying to y'all at the beginning of this reading and the last reading, we also have to change. But Spirit is saying you've initiated the work that you need to do on yourself. It's not that you are completely healed individual and you're perfect or whatever. It's not that. It's that you are intentional about who you are becoming. You are intentional about the changes in your life, the things that you do, the things that you say, what you feed into your psyche, or what do you feed into your body. It's more like you are learning who you are. But this person needs to kind of catch up if they even want a chance to talk to you, to speak to you, to enjoy you again. They have to really catch up. But they have to catch up with doing the work on themselves, getting the validation for who they are from themselves. Tell me more. Yep. Full moon in Pisces. Yep. Inner peace. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. That's a challenge and a lesson. This person has a lot of circumstances happening with that Jezebel energy. I feel like there's a lot of unrest. They have a lot of chaos and conflict. There's no peace in that situation. This is what this person seeks from you. That's where the codependent energy comes from. They seek you out for your peace. But again, you cannot allow this person to take from your empty cup or your cup being low, that they try to take your last. Nope. They got to learn how to pour something back in. They can't just be takers. They have to give and take, give and receive. They have to learn how to reciprocate. That's the balanced out this relationship, or it won't be a relationship. Tell me more. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It is not easy to do this, but you're strong. And there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to at this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. So, Spirit is requiring you to have some patience with yourself, patience with others, patience with the circumstances. You may have unfinished business with this person, and that's fine. You can finish the business when they come through. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can feel like they have unfinished business with you, them. And it could just be you need to speak out, speak your piece, and just say, look, let me clear the air with you. I'm not waiting on you, or I'm this and I'm that. And yes, I loved you, but I don't like the position you put me in, and I'm not never going to do that again. Like that could be your piece. Your piece could be, you know what I'm saying? As much as I care about you, I'd rather not be with you than be with you because it's too much chaos and conflict, you know. And conversely, they need to speak their piece and tell you how they feel and what they feel that they can do, whatever. I just feel like there's a dialogue of unfinished business. And it doesn't mean and have to result in y'all being together. So keep that in mind if you feel like, well, I don't want to be my person or whatever. Okay, you don't have to be but your person. But there may be a conversation that comes up soon where you tell this person the reasons why you're not going to do it. And then bottom of the deck, deception. That's what his thief is. Let me see what this says. You're not seeing the entire picture of a situation or person. It may be purposefully withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look another way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain some clarity. All right. This all depends on how you feel about your person. I would say you sometimes you gotta look away. 'Cause in order to put them behind you, it's best to just, you don't need to know. What is there to know? If nothing has changed between y'all, knowing what for what. Now, I do feel like sometimes you need to know what somebody could try to attempt to blindside you. So if spirit gives you the inkling to know something, go ahead and figure out what you need to know, right? But for the most part, um, when you mind your business and you let that go and you move on, it don't matter what they do. It don't matter what they say. It don't matter what they lying about. If you're not in a direct relationship with somebody where their lies could actually impact you, you don't need to know. For what? It might trigger you, might aggravate you, might frustrate you. You might, you know what I'm saying, engage with them. And for what? They don't plan to change. Also, when you back off of somebody, you give them an opportunity to change because they either choose to be a better person or, you know what I'm saying, a loving and nurturing person, or they choose to be a snake. But they get to choose. Are they going to go with their lower vibrational energy or are they going to go with their higher vibrational energy? Are they going to worry about being validated by others or are they going to validate themselves? You got to take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. But make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And note again, tomorrow night we will be on live 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I come on earlier, it will be to do a collective prior to that reading. Because when I read people's energy, I gotta go down after that. I gotta go to sleep. Because y'all don't understand. If you don't do this, it takes a lot of energy to get up on here. And then with me having a freaking Mars and Pisces, my social battery is on and then it's off. And then I'm like, wait, but I thought I just charged up, and the spirit said, you did. And something drained your battery. So, again, take it how it resonates. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your subscriptions. Make sure you ring the bell on that sub so that way you will know whenever I post or go live. Again, I'll be on live tomorrow by 9:30, but I'll more than likely do a collective prior to. So again, I appreciate y'all. You all have a wonderful night. All right. Peace.